Hey, what's going on, Chris? Nice to see you. Just gonna do a quick little admin notes here, as we normally do. Let's go boom here. Tweet out. Yes. There we go. All right. All right. I'm gonna start our clock like we normally do. Let me grab my cell phone. We have to do the little, we got to do the Raz first to kick things off. Once we do that, we'll get into some announcements and we'll get into some breaks. So let me get 2.5 minutes on the clock. There we go. Seems about right. And Zach Finn just asked if this is 71. And yes, sir. There you go. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do the little Raz real fast in 2.5 minutes or so. Then I have a few announcements. Make one right now. We'll make it again later. We're gonna have our Friday Zoom call. If anybody wants to join in on that, always a fun time. Hang out, have a few drinks, and just talk about hockey and general nonsense. So that'll be Friday at 9 o'clock. I think we had 5 people last time, and before that was less, but each time it seems to go up. So hopefully you all can make it Friday. I figured for 71 here, we'll do the Series 1, Series 2. Then we'll get into the good stuff like the Black Diamond Buyback and the Goldrush hockey. Foxy picked up another Joel Auto. Nice. Let's see. Chris for, man, cancel. Snyder. So yeah, Chris, as far as the breaking odds, it ended up being 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 out of the 20 spots were filled. So the house, which is me, ultimately has 5, but we'll see it. And once we do the Raz, if anybody wants to trade a team with the house, we can do that as well. So just because those teams, you'll see it'll say house next to it when we run it. If that's a team you might have wanted out of the Raz, we can make a trade. Not a big deal there. But we got 5 seconds or so. We will get the Raz going here. As usual, I've got everybody's names kind of already lined up into random.org. I also have the teams. So we'll switch this over here real fast, knock that part out. We will do the names first. That's what I was saying. I don't know if you guys can even see this, but as I was saying, there's house mixed in, which is spots that were not bought. So if once the teams are lined up, if you do want to switch a team around, that's fine. But you'll do it before the break, obviously. We're going to do this 6 times, so here we go. So this is for the names. So that's twice, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th time. So we have, and we'll go over this all once we have everything lined up. Teaching OBS, Corey Newsome, Skinneth, Jason Shingles, then we have Skinneth. A little bit of admin time here, but get through it as fast as we can. Donnie S. 8 is Corey Newsome. And 10 is Donnie S. 11 is David Bird. House. Donnie S. House. Robert Valentin. Chris Snyder. Yeah, sorry, it's taking a little bit longer than I thought, but we'll get through it. 17. All right, so 12 is House. 13, Robert Valentin. 14 is Chris Snyder. 15 is David Bird. 16 is House. 17 is Foxy. And 18 is House. So I'm guessing it should just be the top. Now that I do this, I think it's the top 11 would just get the team. I don't know why I'm writing them all down. Just for prosperity's sake, or not prosperity, for record's sake. So here's what we're going to random. Yeah, so just be the top 11 get a team is how it would work on that. But here's 6 times for the teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So Canadians, Blues, and I'll go over here in just a second. It just escaped me while I'm writing down all the guys' names, and only the top 11 get a team. Preds, BGK, TBL, Flyers, Jets, Sens, Wild, Panthers. All right, so sorry about the confusion there. There you go. All right. Yeah, Dave, this is just a RAS to kind of get the last 11 spots. So teaching observation, Jared gets the Blues. Corey Newsom gets the Coyotes. Skinneth gets the Preds. Jason Shingles gets VGK. Skinneth gets TBL, Lightning. Donnie S gets the Flyers. Corey Newsom gets the Jets. Donnie S gets the Wild. And Birdman gets the Panthers. So what we can do real fast, I don't know if anybody is yeah, Adam, I can do that, no problem. I don't know if everybody's on here. There's only 9 folks watching, but if you guys do want to make trades, I'll go over it one more time. Teaching observation gets the Blues. Newsom gets the Coyotes. Adam R gets the Preds. Jason Shingles, VGK. Adam R gets TBL. Donnie S, Flyers. Corey Newsom, Jets. Donnie S, Wild. David Bird, Panthers. For the regular teams that Adam's requesting now, Nate Trott has the Caps. Jim Torrance has the Flames and Hurricanes. Tyler Krolikowski has CBJ. Joseph Santiago has the Sharks. Corey Newsom, Sabres. Joey Picciarello, Ducks. Dave Jockey, Kings. Lucas Wojcik has Red Wings. Thomas Enney has Bruins, Islanders, Penguins. Joey Picciarello has Devils. Jason Horner has Avalanche and Canucks. Joseph Santiago has the Stars. David Bird has Blackhawks. New York Rangers is Tyler Krolikowski. Oilers is Corey Newsom, and Foxy has the Leafs. So that's the normal teams. And I see there's 11 folks on here now, but again, one more time for the Razes. Blues goes to Jared, teaching observations. Coyotes with Corey Newsom. Preds with Skinneth. Jason Shingles, VGK. Skinneth again with TBL. Donnie S with the Flyers. Corey Newsom with the Jets. Donnie S with the Wild, and David Bird with the Panthers. So there we go. Let's get to breaking. It's a mouthful. My little sheet over here so I don't lose anybody's name. Real fast, just before we do, like I said, we're going to do Series 1, Series 2. That'll take the longest. Before we do, at 9:45, we are dropping 2 breaks on the website. 72 that's on there now, it's our Monster of the 9 box, still has 10 teams left now. We're going to break that Saturday. Regardless, it's been on there a long time. So hopefully that fills up on Saturday. The 2 new breaks that we are dropping at 9:45 tonight, break 75 is going to be 10 boxes of Clear Cut. This is going to be a skunk-proof break in a way. So we're doing paired teams, so there's going to be 15 spots. The Oilers are going to be random at break time. If you do not get a card, we're going to give you $10 back in break credit. So 10 boxes of clear cut. It's only a card apiece, but there's only 15 spots. Oilers being random team. And again, if you don't get a card from that, we're going to drop $10 break credit back to you for 75. For 76, it's going to be the inner case of SPA, which is 8 boxes. 4 tiers in that one, all 31 teams, and those will be priced at $55, $45, $35, and $20 for the 4 teams. So again, that's 8 boxes of SPA that just came out today, and the 10 boxes of clear cut will drop at $9.45 as well as SPA. So two new breaks just for the 10 of you that are hanging out here with us watching. Kind of a little loyalty thing that you're here hanging out, having a good time. So you probably get first dibs at those 2 new breaks. Yeah, Foxy, you got dead last, buddy. You were kind of skunked there. But let's get the break in. This will take a little bit of time. So we got Series 1 first. We will kind of go quickly through. There's our barcode, numbered barcode. The Young Guns will obviously sleeve up and top load. We got a Synergy paperwork there. Yeah, a little bit earlier for you, Adam, but not when you get back in the real time zones. There's our empty box there. All right, here we go. I didn't see any trade talk for the actual Raz, so I assume nobody really wanted to trade there. But here we go. Brett Pesce with Carolina. Very first card out of the gate. That kid looks intense there. Bam, that kid's like staring at his face. So Brett Pesce with the Hurricanes. Kyle Turris with Nashville. Jacob Silverberg with the Ducks. Silverberg with the Ducks. And right off the bat here for the Bruins, an energy, pure energy, David Pastrnak with Purple Lightning Bolts. And we got an autograph following this up for Carter Hart. Holy cow. This is a good box right off the bat. We'll get to Carter in just a second. But what is this in the very first pack? Pasta here with the pure energy for the Brew Crew. Nice kind of insert there. But right off the bat, very first pack, Carter Hart auto. Signature Sensations. Wasn't expecting this. Throw him in the top loader. I'll just move my sheet here real fast. Try to see Caps Flames. So Donnie S with the let me get my tape here. The Flyers out of the Raz going to Donnie S. Very interesting there. First pack of the night out of Series 1. So that's pretty sweet. Sound the auto horns here. We'll put them on display. All right. Next up, we got Derek Stepan for the Coyotes. Stepan for the Coyotes. Sideways card of Austin Matthews. Matthews for the Leafs. And Jake Veritan for the Canucks. Veritan for the Canucks. What a good pack. Can we keep that going? Next up, Oliver Bjorkstrand for the Blue Jackets. Bjorkstrand for the Blue Jackets. Ryan Reeves for the Knights. Reeves for the Knights. Go a little faster here. Lars Eller for the Capitals. Eller for the Caps. Young gun here of Ryan Poling for the Canadiens. Poling for the Canadiens. Yeah, I didn't know that Series 1s had autos in them, let alone the Series 1 or 2. But I'm curious what the odds are of getting the auto in there. But we did it. So pulling there for the young gun for Canadians. We got Torrey Krug for Boston. Kyle Clifford for the Kings. Shea Weber for the Canadians. And last card, Ryan Suter for the Wild. Suter for the Wild. All right, next up, Josh Morrissey for the Jets. Morrissey for the Jets. Henrik Borgstrom for the Panthers. Sam Bennett for the Flames. This guy's deep in thought right there. I don't know if y'all can. My camera's probably not going to pick him up. Guy with his hand on his chin. There he is. Seriously contemplating what's going on the ice. There's two of them actually on both sides of the card, a young guy and an older guy. But Sam Bennett, the Flames. Young gun here of Martin for Herbery and the Capitals. So for Herbery and the Caps. And let's see here. Caps is Nate Trott for this one. Throw him there. And Adam Lowry for the Jets. Lowry for the Jets. Sideways card of Anthony Duclair for the Senators. Duclair for the Sens. Alexander Wenberg for the Blue Jackets. Wenberg for the Blue Jackets. Nice that he's bouncing the puck up right there in front of his face. Pretty sweet. And Charlie Coyle for the Bruins. Coyle for the Bruins. Chris says Hart Auto, 1 in 2,661. Boom. It's huge odds. Plus being a Raz team, that's that's what's funny about it. Got Tuukka Rask for the Bruins. Rask for the Bruins. People are sleeping on the Flyers. Kyle Oposo for the Sabres. Sideways card of Mikhail Bodecker for the Sens. Series 1 checklist for Brad Marchand and Ryan O'Reilly. So that would be, I think, Bruins is Thomas Enney. And the Blues, who had the Blues? That'd be Jared with teaching observations. So we can either random this off at the end of the night, or if you guys are in here and want to, holy cow, this next card is amazing too. We can random this off at the end of the night between the two teams that have the Bruins and the Blues. This very next card, we have to do the same thing. Upper Deck Canvas checklist of Connor and Ovi. That is nasty. That is an absolute sick card right there. So again, it'll be randomed off as well. Corey Newsom has the Oilers, and Caps, I believe. Caps is Nate Trott, as we just said. A sweet checklist canvas right there of Ovi and Connor. That is an awesome card. Okay, so that one will get randomed off too between those two guys for that one. I'm sure we'll have a few of those. We've got Johnny Hockey for the Flames. Johnny Hockey for the Flames. Blake Coleman for the Devils. Coleman for the Devils. And Bo Horvat for the Canucks. Horvat for the Canucks. All right, we got Boone Jenner for Columbus, Jenner for the Blue Jackets. Sideways card of Draisaitl for the Oilers. Sideways of Mikael Backlund, excuse me, and the Flames. Mikael Backlund, the Flames. Here we have a different kind of insert here of Connor. This is not the typical Series 1. This looks like the scoreboard camera looking down. So obviously a different kind of card here for McDavid. I'm not sure which insert this would fall under. The back didn't say anything either. A nice Connor there from like the center scorecard. Obviously has a different number here. Upper Deck 30-24. Most ain't cool says a buyback. But a nice one there of Connor. This box of Series 1 is full of surprises. All right, then we got Alex Chiasson with the Oilers. It's like he did awesome once he left the Capitals, went to Edmonton. Chiasson of the Oilers. Sam Girard for the Avalanche. Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. And last card, we got Frederik Andersen for the Leafs. Andersen for the Leafs and Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. All right. Sideways card of Nathan McKinnon in the Avs. Brad Richardson in the Coyotes. Yeah, Adam, dude, this is nuts. This box is unreal. Spurgeon for the Wild. Sideways card of Mike Green in the Red Wings. Upper Deck portrait of Tuukka Rask in the Bruins. Rask in the Bruins with his awesome helmet there. Awesome mask. Tyson Jost for the Avs. Then we have Andre Palat for the Lightning. And a sideways card of Mackenzie Blackwood for the Devils. And Chris says Connor has 10 cards in that insert set. This one, it says UD 30, TAC 24 in the top left. I'm sure it's just the card number, but I don't see another card number for this other than 30, TAC 24 there. Oh, 30 years of Upper Deck. Oh, there you go. And probably the 24th card in the set, maybe out of 25. But nice one there. Oh, 21 through 30. Okay. Cool. You guys are on it with the research tonight. Thank you. We got Toffoli for the Kings, sideways. Jacob Voracek for the Flyers. Alex Killorn with the Lightning. Young gun of Carter Verhey and the Lightning. Gretzky has 1 through 10. Waugh has 11 through 20. Connor has, I'm guessing, 21 through 30, which would make sense with what Chris is saying. So Carter Verhey, young gun here. Throw him back there. Making a mess here. Once we can get the most of them on display that we can. There you go. They're up there at least. And we got Rasmus Dahlin for the Sabres. Sideways card of Matt Murray and the Pens. Essa Lindell for the Stars. And David Krejci for the Bruins. All right, what more does this crazy box have in it? Got Sam Reinhart for the Sabres. Jesper Fast for the Rangers. Sideways of Oscar Lindblom and the Flyers. Young gun. Oh, man. This is the card that I hate right here. That I'm hated for, by the way. Young Gun of Jack and Quinn Hughes here. Awesome Young Gun card. It'll have to get randomed off, of course. Luckily, I didn't say it was for Chris first. But checklist 201 through 250. Sweet card of these two. All right. So the who has who tonight? Let's see here. Devils is Joey Picciarolo, and the Canucks is Jason Horner. So, of course, at the end we will random this off, as well as the off camera here, the Oilers and Caps of Ovi and Connor, and the plane checklist. We're running out of space quickly. The cool stuff we're getting. But a nice one there of Jack and Quinn, Young Gun checklist. Then we got Grubauer here for the Avalanche sideways card. Groove's sideways. Nice one here of Carter Hart. Got his autograph back there. Here's a cool one. Looks like it's from the gold cam. Hart and the Flyers. Yeah, Yanni Gord with the Lightning. Mikael Granlund with the Predators. Granlund with the Preds. Now, if we could pull Jack and Quinn individual Young Guns, that'd be pretty sweet. So both guys would be a winner at least, or have their own. Antoine Roussel for the Canucks. Mark Stone for the Knights. Alexander Radulov for the Stars. Sideways there. Another sideways of Noah Hannafin and the Flames. Portrait of Connor Hellebuck and the Jets. Logan Couture for the Sharks. Mark Giordano for the Flames. And Troy Stetcher for the Canucks. Giordano for the Flames. Just a second. All right. John Klingberg for the Stars. Henrik Lundqvist for the Rangers. Sideways card of Tyler Bertuzzi and the Red Wings. Here we have the next generation Colin White for the Senators. You're getting insert upon insert in this box. Maybe Upper Deck got to the end of their production and was like, let's just throw everything we have in this one box. But next generation Colin White for the Senators. Sharp looking card. Back. Casey Mittelstadt for the Sabres. Jordan Binnington for the Blues. Jeff Carter for the Kings. And Marc-Andre Fleury for the Knights. Carter for the Kings. So again, in about 15 minutes, 75 and 76 are going to drop. 75 was the 10 boxes of Clear Cut with a skunk-proof break where you get $10 and break credit if you don't get a card. And 76 was the 8 boxes of SPA that dropped today, the inner case. And that's going to be 4-tiered pricing on that one. So we have Philip Forsberg for the Preds. Brad Marchand for the Bruins. We have Zach Boygason sideways for the Sabres. Richard Raquel. No, it is Ricard Raquel for the Ducks. Pretty funny, this girl here is smiling because I guess he just scored. The Ducks scored. Camera's not going to show it. She's smiling. The guy over here is shaking his head. It's pretty funny. And here we have Shooting Stars, Austin Matthews. Never heard of this guy. But we are hitting insert after insert in this box. So Matthews for the Leafs here. Nice Shooting Star card. So we've had the Generation Next, we've had the Shooting Stars, and we've had the Pure Energy so far out of the insert. Plus the I guess it's Connor Buyback back there. And the auto. So nice one here of nice one here of Austin and the Leafs. Brian Rust with the Penguins sideways. Mike Hoffman with the Panthers. And Connor Sheary with the Sabres. Sheary with the Sabres. Hoffman with the Panthers. Let's get a printing plate out of here, out of this crazy box. That'd be awesome. Pull that off. Got Jordan Wheel for the Canadiens. Jordan Wheel for Montreal. Morgan Riley for the Leafs. Riley for the Leafs, sideways. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for the Oilers. Hopkins for the Oilers. Another energy here of Patrick Laine in the Jets. Pure energy. Come on. Back there. So Laine in the Jets. Jets going to Newsom in the Raz. So there you go. Got Casey Cizikas for the Islanders. Cizikas for the Islanders sideways. Another one. Andrei Svechnikov. A little celebration here, probably post-game. Svechnikov for the Hurricanes. Don Cherry hated this. Hated all things fun. Danny DeKeyser for the Red Wings. DeKeyser for the Red Wings. And Matthias Ekholm for the Predators. Ekholm for the Preds. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is kind of the one in my hand. We got 12 packs left. It's about halfway done. We got another checklist as you see on the back here. But first up, Tyler Johnson for the Lightning. Ilya Kovalchuk for the Kings. Nick Leddy for the Islanders. Cam Atkinson for the Blue Jackets. Got a canvas here of Mark Stone and the Knights. Stone and the Knights. Nice one there, Mark. Mark Stahl for the Rangers. Nick Ritchie for the Ducks. And Series 1 checklist of Johnny Hockey and Austin Matthews. So we got Leafs and Flames here. I know Foxy is in the break. Foxy, do you want a shot at this? You want to give it away? Let me know. I know it's Austin, so you might want it. So Foxy does not want it, so it'll just go to the Flames then for Johnny Hockey there. So you got Darnell Nurse for the Oilers. Nurse for the Oilers. Evander Kane for the Sharks. Kane for the Sharks. Back-to-back Sharks here with Brendan Dillon. Brendan Dillon for the Sharks. And that's our first back-to-back of the night. Duncan Keith for the Blackhawks. Keith for the Blackhawks. Another energy of Matthew Barzal and the Islanders. Barzal and the Islanders going to Thomas Enney. This is our third one we've hit tonight. Third pure energy. So this one's, again, Barzal and the Islanders. Got a sideways card of Elias Lindholm and the Flames. Tyler Seguin and the Stars. And Ryan Strome and the Rangers. So Strome and the Rangers, Seguin and the Stars. You still should have 2 more Young Guns. Looks like a Young Gun in this pack here. Saw the blue there. First, we got Jeff Petrie for the Canadiens. Petrie for the Canadiens. Tom Wilson for the Caps. Robert Thomas for the Blues. Thomas for the Blues. Holy cow, the man, the myth, the legend. It's only fitting we hit him tonight in this crazy box. If you guys were watching hockey last night, he had 3 goals late in the period. Under 2 minutes left, 3 goals by himself. Joel Esperance. Boom, as Mo said. Here he is. Stars is going to Joseph Santiago. I'm sure this will go right to his best shelf space with the light on it 24 hours a day. The man, the myth, the legend, Joel Esperance. Put him right up front. He'll put him in front of Jack and Quinn. That's where he belongs. We'll put him front and center. Boom. All right. Got Doughty and the Kings. Christian Fisher with the Coyotes. Oscar Clefboom and the Oilers. And Evgeny Kuznetsov for the Caps. Kuzi for the Caps. Clefboom for the Oilers. I haven't looked at Break Ninja. I'm hoping Joel is in SPA for some autographs. I don't see why he wouldn't be, but you never know. Have to look up on Break Ninja. Jean-Gabriel Pajot for the Sens. Pajot for the Sens, sideways card. Teuvo Teravainen for the Hurricanes, rocking the green there. Teravainen with the Hurricanes. Jake DeBrusk for the Bruins. Shea Theodore for the Knights. Canvas here of Claude Giroux and the Flyers. Nice one. Really do like the canvas cards. So Claude Giroux and the Flyers. Canvas. Brent Burns for the Sharks. Burnsy for the Sharks. Sideways. Thomas Tatar for the Canadiens. And Josh Anderson for the Blue Jackets. Tatar for the Canadiens. All right. Got Bobby Ryan for the Senators. Got a little scratch my throat. Got William Nylander for the Leafs here, also in the green. So Nylander and the Leafs, rocking the green unis. Marcus Foligno for the Wild. Got an old insert here, going back in time, Patrick Waugh for the Canadiens. Patrick Waugh. Don't think he's played a game this year. Just trying to see what Canadians are. So nice in there, Patrick Waugh, rocking the Furlan pads and the Jaffa knee pads there. So kind of like what Chris was saying earlier in the night, this is also the Upper Deck 30. This one's numbered to 12, like he was saying. So each guy has 10 cards or so. Here's one for Patrick Waugh. Nice one. Let's put aside for now. Here we got Dylan Strome with the Blackhawks in a black jersey. Nice one. Almost looks like Jim Carrey there. I don't know if Carey is Chicago-based or not, but it's not him, but it almost looks like him. But Strome for the Blackhawks. Franz Nielsen for the Red Wings. Dougie Hamilton for the Canes, rocking the green uniform. Actually, rocking the Whalers here. So throwing it back to the Hartford days with the green. And Nikolai Ehlers for the Jets. All right. Sideways here, Sid the Kid at Crosby. Alex Pietrangelo for the Blues. Sideways one here of Keith Yandel for the Panthers. Matt Calvert for Colorado. Upper Deck portrait of Brent Burns and his amazing beard. Nice one there. See his beard in all its color. Tyler Bozak in the Blues. Leo Komarov with the Islanders. And a little Winter Classic shot here of Nolan Patrick and the Flyers. All right. We have John Carlson. Looks like he's hugging Holtby there. Carlson and Holtby for the Caps. And we've got an insert card back. That's probably a jersey card, but we'll see what we get when we get there. Nicholas Helmerson for the Coyotes. Helmerson for the Coyotes. Braden Shen for the Blues. Shen for the Blues. Upper Deck game jersey for PK Subban. Really weird. Do you take the cup out of here and it's a jersey? I've never seen this before. The cup is perforated and it's like the plastic like the card. I really wonder if you take that cup out of there is where the jersey is. I've never seen this card before. Has anyone ever seen this type of card with the cup being perforated where you could actually, I could take out that piece, I'm obviously not going to, but could take out the cup there. That is awesome. As Foxy just said, 75 and 76 are live. So it's the inner case of SPA and it's the 10 boxes of clear cut. So Chris has seen it. I'd never have. It's a cool card for PK in Nashville. Kind of like the old days where you could scratch off the puck in a way, I guess, and it would reveal his position and name. I don't think you'd want to take off the fake cup there to reveal the jersey. Maybe you do. But pretty cool anyways on that one. Chris, do you know if you take off that cup, is there a piece of jersey under it? Or is it just that little fake cup? And then Gustafson for the Caps here. For the Blackhawks. Gustafson for the Blackhawks. And Pavel Buchnevich for the Rangers. Buchnevich for the Rangers. Gustafson for the Blackhawks. Man, this box has been a great Series 1. Wait, Chris, what? Chris is confusing everyone now. So that was Preds. That card's going to A-Rod for the Predators, but I'm just curious if that plastic, if the cup part comes out to reveal a piece of jersey under it. It has to because it says game jersey. So you can leave it or you can pull the cup off there and reveal the jersey. Pretty cool though. Damon Severson for the Devils. Severson for the Devs. Barkov for the Panthers. Larkin for the Red Wings. Energy here for Barkov. Throw him in a case real fast. Once I get through this first box of Series 1, we'll got Series 2 next. I gotta grab some more of these little top loaders. So Panthers energy for Barkov. We'll go back to it real fast since you guys are talking about it. Yeah, let me get the sleeve with it. Where the jersey is, there's a piece of perforated cup. I'm sure you guys can see the line there. But I'm wondering if you can pull that out and the jersey's under there. Like it's a little bit higher than the card itself. So Adam's saying they're not usually like that. Yeah. You gotta, maybe it's an eBay 1-of-1 right here for PK. Just adds to the craziness of this random box. They're throwing everything at us. You got an Oshi here for the Caps. Yeah, I wouldn't peel it back either. I'd ask Upper Deck what it's all about, and then when they tell you it's a misprint, you got a good card. Zucker for the Wild, Fowler for the Ducks, and Hellebuck for the Jets. Hellebuck for the Jets, Fowler for the Ducks. All right. Justin Schultz for the Penguins. Schultz for the Penguins. Philip Chattel for the Rangers. Chattel for the Rangers. Clutterbuck for the Islanders. Yeah, Adam, it's a advent calendar for PK Subban. That's pretty funny, actually. Ryan Ellis for Nashville. Actually, it'd be funny if it was like chocolate under Phil Kessel's, or like a piece of hot dog or something. Ellis for Preds. Looks like he was blocking a shot there. Canvas here of Young Gun canvas of Emil Bemstrom and the Blue Jackets. Bemstrom and the Blue Jackets. So clearly the hottest Young Gun tonight has been L'Esperance, and a close second would be the Hughes brothers, I'd say. Bemstrom Young Gun there, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. That'd be our sixth, and actually this doesn't count for the Young Gun count, so there should be one more, if I remember right. But Mika Koskinen for the Oilers. Sideways card of Nick Bonino in Nashville. And a sideways card of Thomas Hartl in the Sharks. Bonino, and Nashville. 3 packs left. Yeah, Adam, I'll tweet Upper Deck tonight about that, and then tag you in the tweet, see what they say. So Brian Little for the Jets. Nick Bukestad for the Penguins. Jesper Kotkaniemi for the Canadiens. Brandon Gignac for the Devils, Young Gun. And that should wrap out our Young Guns for Series 2. Again, the Hughes will have to random off. The canvas checklist, we'll do dice rolls at the end of the night for those. But Brandon Gignac for the Devils here. Dice rolls are just much easier than going back to random.org. Michael Kempney for the Caps. Sideways card of David Perron and the Blues. We have Frank Vetrano and the Panthers. And Anthony Cirella and the Lightning. Vetrano for the Panthers, Cirella for the Lightning. 2 packs left. Hopefully the Series 2 box is just as wild. This one's been a fun one. First up, Paul Stastny and the Knights. Zdeno Chara with the Bruins. Another sideways card here of Max Domi and the Canadiens. Corey Crawford and the Blackhawks. Getzlaf and the Ducks. Portrait. Jacob Churchin with the Coyotes. Dumba and the Wild. And Max Pacioretty with the Golden Knights. And last one here. Victor Arvidsson for Nashville. Louis Eriksson for the Canucks. Sideways card of Hampus Lindholm. Another next generation here of Timo Meier and the Sharks. So lots of inserts in this one, which is awesome. Meier and the Sharks there, next generation. Philip Donnell with the Canadiens. Martin Jones with the Sharks. James Van Riemsdyk with the Flyers, and Matthew Barzal and the Islanders to close out box one, or series one, I should say. So let me move these cards real fast. Got a lot there. And move all these young guns too. We'll keep Joel out there because he's awesome. Put the random cards over here for later in the night. We'll keep Connor and Carter. All right. We will move on to Series 2. All right. Maybe we'll find some more chocolate cards. Little advent calendar cards. All right. I don't think you can beat an autograph out of the Series 1 in the first pack you open. There's our numbers there if anybody's interested. Empty box. All right. Get a drink real fast. All right. Series 2. Let's see what we can come up with here. All right. Tanner Pearson and the Canucks. Derek Ryan with the Flames. Carlson and the Sharks. Find a good spot for him here. Carlson and the Sharks. Kevin Fiala and the Wild. Got a little OPG insert for PK Subban. A little the regular OPG there. Subban and the Devils. Tyler Ennis and the Sens. Ennis and the Sens. Alex Kerfoot with the Maple Leafs. Going sideways there. And Zach Parise in the Wild. Parise in the Wild. It's funny to have Series 1, Series 2, Subban on the Preds, and then Subban on the Devils. Paul Byron with the Canadiens. Alex Iafallo with the Kings, sideways card. Carter Hutton with the Sabres. Noah Dobson, young gun right here. Also in the SPA, I'm sure you guys have seen it online today. Mr. Ayers is young gun is in the SPA for the Hurricanes. I believe it's Hurricanes, yeah. I've seen some crazy prices for that card today too on eBay and on Twitter for his young gun. So no Dobson here for the Islanders. Evgeny Malkin with the Penguins. Baumeister in the Blues. Brett Connolly in the Panthers. And Mikko Rantanen in Colorado. Also seen some really nice autos pulled out of SPA. On-card autos. And then I also saw a redemption, which was kind of a bummer, but the on-cards have looked really nice. Got a Drew in for the Canadiens. Alex Tuch for the Knights. Dubes for the Wild. OPG insert for Joel Farabee and the Flyers. Nick Foligno with the Blue Jackets. Nice photos of all these guys, too. That's Upper Deck just kills it. Got Connor doing a celebration here. Not one to come up from focus, but nice card of Connor. Sean Moynihan and the Flames. And Jonas Donskoy with Colorado. Donskoy with Colorado, Moynihan with the Flames. All right, we got Clayton Keller with the Coyotes. Ryan McDonald with the Lightning. Ekblad with the Panthers. There's a goggle guy. Remember these set now. Goggle guy back there. All smiles with the sunglasses. Jaden Schwartz with the Blues. Oliver Wahlstrom for the Islanders. So back-to-back young guns here for New York. Islanders going to Thomas Ennie tonight. I don't know how Joel got so far back. That ain't right. Put him back up here where he belongs. There you go. Nick Schmaltz for the Coyotes. Mikko Koivu for the Wild. And Robbie Fabry with the Red Wings. All right, we got a checklist here for the Rangers and the Panthers. It's Bob and Breadman. So Panthers is Birdman. I don't think Birdman's in the chat tonight. And the Rangers are going to Tyler Krolikowski. So Tyler, if you're in here, or Birdman, if you're in here, you don't want your half the card, let me know. If you're in here, we're just going to go ahead and roll the dice later on for it. Andre Case for the Ducks. Andre Case for the Ducks. Brady Shea for the Rangers. And we got a nice canvas here of Torrey Krug for Boston. Come on now. There you go. I'm hoping when we get around to breaking the inner case of SPA, you can use some of those one touches for it and pull some hot stuff out of there. But Torrey Krug here, canvas for Boston. Marcus Johansson for the Sabres. Nico Hischier for the Devils. Shane Gotesbier with the Flyers. And Colin Wilson for the Avalanche. All right. Dmitry Orlov for the Capitals. Orlov for the Caps. Joe Thornton for the Sharks. Roman Josi for Nashville. Their canvas here of Brendan Gallagher and the Canadiens. It's like Mike Green right there. It is. For the Red Wings. It was 52 on the Caps, so he switched his number to 25 when he went to Detroit. But nice canvas there of Brendan Gallagher and the Canadiens. Martinez with the Kings. Ryan Murphy with the Blue Jackets. Give me just a second here. Murray with the Blue Jackets. Mikhail Sergachev with the Lightning. And Matt Niskanen with the Flyers. One more cap there as well. All right. Colton Simmons with Nashville. Anthony Mantha with Red Wings. Arturi Lehkonen with the Canadiens. Thought this was our boy here. We got a marquee rookie insert of Nick Camano in the Stars. Again, I thought it was Joel there, but not this time. So Camano in the Stars, marquee rookie for OPG Platinum. Insert. Charlie McAvoy for the Bruins. Stamkos with the Lightning. John Gibson with the Ducks. And a sideways card of Brendan Gallagher and the Canadiens. And Gibson and the Ducks. All right. So again, if you haven't seen the SPA, eBay, what's in there? There's some hot stuff. It's ridiculous what's in there. Plus, they kind of changed the Young Guns around to make them like these obelisk-shaped Young Guns. It's weird, but it looks pretty cool. We have Kyra for the Oilers. Yahari Kyra for the Oilers, sideways card. Patrick Laine for the Jets. Ryan Getzlaff for the Ducks. Ryan Hartman for the Wild. Marquee rookie insert for Cody Glass and the Knights. Glass and the Knights. Matt Zuccarello in the Wild. Ben Bishop in the Stars. Bishop in the Stars. And Travis Zajac and the Devils. Zajac and the Devils and Bishop and the Stars. Kind of an instant bummer when you don't get an auto in the first pack in a Series 1 or 2 product. All right, Backstrom for the Caps. Stanley Vatanen for the Devils. Andrew Shaw for the Blackhawks. Ryan Zingle for the Hurricanes. A portrait rookie of Emil Bemstrom and the Blue Jackets. Bemstrom and the Blue Jackets. Kevin LeBlanc and the Sharks. Oliver Ekman-Larsson with the Coyotes. And Justin Brown with the Flyers. Brown with the Flyers, Ekman-Larsson with the Coyotes there. All right. Phil Pula for the Red Wings. Matt Martin and the Islanders. Sideways card of Cody Ceci in the Maple Leafs. Rasmus Asplund, young gun here for Buffalo. So that's 3 New York young guns in this box. Maybe a New York themed box here. So Asplund with the Sabres. And Kyle Connor with the Jets. Brock Besser with the Canucks. PK Subban with the Devils. And Brendan Smith with the Rangers. Subban with the Devs. Smith with the Rangers. Just a second. All right. Here we go. Jacob Trouba and the Rangers. Trouba and the Rangers. Sideways here of Jeff Skinner and the Sabres. Jonathan Huberdeau and the Panthers. Thomas Greiss with the Islanders. Rookie portrait of Elvis Merzlikins and the Blue Jackets. Merzlikin and the Blue Jackets. Mitch Marner and the Leafs. James Neal and the Oilers. And Andrei Vasilevsky with the Lightning. Vasilevsky with the Lightning. Neal with the Oilers. As you can tell, I'm going a little bit faster here. And we'll slow down for the young guns or inserts. Don't want to be keeping you guys here all night with a bunch of cards that we've kind of already seen. There's the Unabomber back there in this one. Top corner there, you got sunglasses on, end of doors. Kind of just a weird dude back there. But Matt Duchene with Nashville. I say we're gonna go faster than I'm picking out dudes in the background. Braden Coburn and the Lightning. Travis Konecny with the Flyers. Eric Johnson and the Avalanche. Una Luto with the Jets. Una Luto with the Jets. Young gun. I'm probably messing up his name. Guessing that's probably Finnish or Swedish. Finland, yep. So Una Luto with the Jets. Winnipeg. Corey Newsom had the Jets in the Raz. Not very familiar with him if he's played much or if he's good. There we go. For Una Luto, and that was Jets, Winnipeg. Dustin Brown and the Kings. Jordan Eberle with the Islanders. And Gustav Nyquist with the Blue Jackets. Nyquist with the Blue Jackets, Eberle with the Islanders. Just a second here. Move some cards. Take a drink real fast. All right. Got a sideways card here of Corey Schneider and the Devs. Snyder and the Devils. Got a sideways card of Justin Abdelkader and the Red Wings. Abdelkader and the Red Wings. Gabriel Landeskog with Colorado. Got a blue insert here of Connor Buneman, marquee rookie for the Flyers for OPG. So blue bordered marquee rookie OPG insert. Blake Wheeler and the Jets. Blake Wheeler and the Jets. Glenn hasn't been in the breaks in a while now with our movie and song references. So Glenn, if you're out there, we miss you, buddy. I saw you on Twitter today. You're welcome anytime to drop in your random movie or song references. They're pretty funny. We got Anthony Bevier with the Islanders here. Carey Price with Montreal. And Nate Schmidt with the Knights. All right. Claude Drew and the Flyers. Drew and the Flyers, sideways card. Anders Lee and the Islanders. Anders Lee and the Islanders. Sideways here of Alexander Steen and the Blues. Sideways here of Brandon Tanny and the Penguins. You got our David Gustafson marquee rookie OPG insert for the Jets. Brendan Dubinsky for the Blue Jackets. Is that him? That one side. Yeah, Dubinsky for the Blue Jackets there. Jonathan Marchessault for the Knights. And Radko Gudas for the Caps. Gudas for the Caps. Marchessault for the Knights. This card of Dubinsky here almost looks like Boone, but you can't quite tell. And obviously number 17, but I occasionally get the photos wrong, but I'm sure they didn't. All right. Patrice Bergeron for the Bruins. Sideways card of Alimata and the Blackhawks. Nazem Kadri with Colorado. Sideways card of Mike Smith and the Oilers. OPG insert of Adam Boquist and the Blackhawks. Backus and the Bruins. Sideways of Bobrovsky and the Panthers. And sideways of Calvin DeHaan and the Blackhawks. Plugging along here. We still should have 2 more Young Guns, maybe a jersey or some inserts, hopefully. Got Mrazek and the Canes. Madison Bowie and the Red Wings. Jacob Roslovic with the Jets. Young Gun canvas of Morgan Frost and the Flyers. So this is a, I was going to say it's an I-95 Young Gun here, but Buffalo is not off a 95. Neither is Winnipeg. So Morgan Frost, Young Gun canvas. And we got JT Miller with the Canucks. Adam Larson with the Oilers. Corey Perry with the Stars. And Michael Frolik and the Flames. So Perry and the Stars, Frolik and the Flames. All right. Sideways here of Jacob Markstrom and the Canucks. Wayne Simmons and the Devils. Sideways here of David Riddick with the Flames. Matt Grzelcyk with the Bruins. Look at this. We got a canvas of Big Phil. Big Phil rocking the old school. Yeah. I grab my top loader shoes here. Sticking the other. Big Phil rocking the 90s Coyote jersey. Skating around the ice looking for some food. But a nice canvas there, Phil. Ryan Johansson with Nashville. Alexander Edler with the Canucks. And Josh Manson with the Ducks. Manson with the Ducks, Edler with the Canucks. And what do we have left pack-wise? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 packs left. Almost knocked the legend over there. Got our checklist, looks like. First, we got a sideways card of Anthony D'Angelo and the Rangers. Another sideways card of Kevin Hayes and the Flyers. Tyler Myers and the Canucks. OPG insert of Joe Pavelski, and with Braden Holtby in the background there. Pavelski and the Stars. OPG insert. Got Jack Eichel with the Sabres. Eichel with the Sabres. Jimmy Vesey and the Sabres. So back-to-back Sabres here. That'd be number 2 if we're playing along at home. So Vesey and the Sabres. Artemi Anisimov for the Sens. And we got a checklist here of Carlson and Subban. So the Devils is Joey Picciarello, and the Sharks. Where are the Sharks at? It's Joseph Santiago. I don't know if either one of you guys are in here. Let me know if you are and you want to concede your side. If not, we'll roll the dice later. The checklist. And we got Anisimov for the Sens there. All right. Jonas Corposalo for the Blue Jackets. Sideways card there. Antoine Strawman for the Panthers. Mark-Edward Vlasic with the Sharks. Jacob Slavin with the Hurricanes. Portrait rookie of Mario Ferraro and the Sharks. Miro Heiskanen in the Stars. Elias Anderson in the Rangers. And Jimmy Howard in the Red Wings. Howard in the Red Wings. All right. Sam Gagner in the Oilers. Antti Rantala and the Coyotes. Sideways here of Panarin with the Rangers. Kirby Dach, a young gun here for the Blackhawks. Nice young gun here for Chicago. Picking up Kirby. Get him in the top loader here. And Birdman had the Blackhawks, and I think he wanted a Kirby Dach auto, but I'm sure he'll settle for the young gun here. I think he started to collect Kirby, or maybe one of his kids did. A nice Dach young gun. Jordan Stahl for the Canes. Pekka Rinne for Nashville. Adam Henrique for the Ducks. And Neil Pionk for the Jets. Pionk for the Jets and Henrique for Ducks. Yeah, again, the 10 boxes of Clear Cut. Trying to do a relatively skunk-proof break on that. $10 break credit if you don't get a card in number 75. And 76 was the inner case, as Foxy's saying. Inner case of SPA that just came out today, but there's some sick stuff in that. That's 4 tiers ranging from 55, 45, 35, and 20. And then also, Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, our Zoom call. Going to have some exciting news there as well. So you don't want to miss that. So Pavelski and the Stars. Milan Lucic and the Flames. Trevor Lewis and the Kings. We got a jersey here of Max Jones and the Ducks. Rookie material. Max Jones and the Ducks. Little quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth for Glenn, who are all missing Glenn right now. A nice one there for the devs of Jones and the Ducks. I said of the devs. Max Jones and the Ducks. You got Vincent Trocheck with the Panthers, and Tkachuk and the Flames. Tkachuk and the Flames, Trocheck and the Panthers. We're down to 3 packs left in Series 2. Oh, snap. There's Glenn. And he's coming out with some DMX. I think that's DMX. I'm pretty sure it is. That's a pretty good one, Glenn. That's right. I picked up the Glenn phone, and Commissioner Gordon passed the phone to Glenn, and Glenn said, I'll be there soon. Burrito knocked him out. All right, we got Zach Werenski in the Blue Jackets. Got Brady Tkachuk in the Sens. Matthew Perreault in the Jets. Christopher Tanev in the Canucks. With Popcorn Boy back there, eating popcorn. And we got young gun here of Jack Studnicka for the Bruins. Not very familiar with him. Jack Studnicka with the Bruins. And that would be our 4th young gun. Oh, 6th young gun. It's our 6th and probably final one for Series 2 here. Studnicka for the Bruins. Yeah, Taco Bell will do some damage to you. It's not cooked right. Zach Cassian for the Oilers. Timo Meier in the Sharks. And Melker Karlsson with the Sharks. So back-to-back Sharks. If you're playing along at home, that's 3 and 3-0. It's a magic number. Meier in the Sharks and Karlsson in the Sharks. There's a little Blind Melon reference there for the 90s kids in the house. Got Tavares for the Leafs. Phil Kessel rocking his regular jersey. He's been fed. He's skating angry. So Kessel and the Coyotes. Riley Smith with the Knights. Rookie portrait of Daniel you're taken with the Sharks. Robin Leonard with the Blackhawks. Joel Armia with the Canadiens. Sideways card here of Ovi and the Caps. And Colton Parayko and the Blues. Ovi with the Caps. Parayko with the Blues. Last pack of Series 2. Here we go. Sideways card of Anze Kopitar. Kopitar and the Kings. Vince Dunn and the Blues. Brandon Montour with the Sabres. Brendan Gallagher and the Canadiens. Colin White and the Senators. Sideways card of Sebastian Aho and the Canes. Danton Heinen with the Bruins. And Braden McNabb for the Knights, closing out our Series 2 box. So let me move these here real fast like. And give me just a second here. And move some of these little young guns out of the way here. We're going to keep Joel, of course. All right. We will get to Black Diamond. We'll do Black Diamond, then we'll do Buyback, then we'll rock the Goldrush hockey there. Hopefully some fire here. All right. All right, so Glenn's got the Islanders in 76. Awesome. Got a barcode there, numbers there, seal here. Foxy's singing it. we're all singing it with him. Kissed by a Rose. Empty box. Do our exquisite first. Matthew grabbed the Golden Knights. There's our empty wrapper. So our one exquisite card here for the Blackhawks, Kirby Deck. 122 out of 299. Probably will not come into focus due to the big piece of silver there down the middle. Kirby Deck and the Blackhawks there. Exquisite rookie. Now the question is for Matthew and for anybody else that has a computer and can do some quick research, is White Cloud in SPA? Does White Cloud and the Knights have a auto? Because that would be awesome. That would be cool, Glenn, if they had Kirby on the card. Or like, Kirby reminds me of Jigglypuff. But Kirby Deck and the Blackhawks there, 122 out of 299 for the exquisite rookie. Nice looking card. Now we'll get to our main pack. White Cloud is not in SPA. That's a bummer. We are going to rock. Zigzagoon is in business tonight. Put him right here. I also want to do, there's an empty wrapper. Also going to just put my stack of top loaders there, just so not touching the ground. All right, so first up, we have for the Kings, Raji Vachon, 2016 Hall of Fame rings. For Raji Vachon, I would not start him in my fantasy if I were you. Maybe your fantasy from about 40 years ago, perhaps. Well, that'd be in the 80s. And no, I think you're going back further. Vachon won 353 games in his 16-year career from 71 to 78. Won the Stanley Cup 3 times with Montreal. So kind of an interesting start here with Raji Vachon and the Kings. With the Hall of Fame ring. Glenn's got the tidbit of the night there. Son Nick played one NHL game. So there we go. And next up, for Detroit, we have Philip Zadina. I'm trying to hold it sideways here to read it. Philip Zadina with little 3 black diamonds here, level 3. And this is 167 out of 249. 167 out of 249 for Philip Zadina and the Red Wings. So Zadina and the Red Wings, little black 3 level there. Just awesome card in my hand. Just camera's not doing it justice, and when the light hits it the wrong way, it kind of makes it black. But a sharp-looking card here. Again, it's 167 out of 249. We'll put this guy front and center there. And next up, we have for the Jets, Kyle Connor, relic jersey. Big purple jersey there, or dark blue, navy blue of Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor and the Jets. Foxy says White Cloud was in SPA last season, so we missed him. He's always touring, and we always miss him. So Connor and the Jets here. And next up we have, for the Leafs, Ilya Mikheyev, single diamond relic, 91 of 99. So I thought Foxy would be a little bit bigger, but a nice card for you here, bud. Single diamond, 91 of 99 for Ilya Mikheyev and the Maple Leafs. Sharp looking card. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put them down here. And it should be 180, I would imagine. Let's throw him in here real fast. Boom. There we go. Looks a lot better in there. Not going to get hurt. So nice Mikheyev single diamond relic. Again, this was 91 out of 99. And next card, and our last card out of Black Diamond, we have Evgeny Dadonov, 52 out of 249 for the Panthers. Dadonov, 52 out of 249 for Florida Panthers. There we go. Put him there. There's Zigzagoon. All right, next up is our buyback. Yeah. Hoping the Joel auto gets hit every single box we pull. That'd be amazing. We got our barcode. We got our extra numbers there. We got our 2 seals. Let's open it up. See what we get. Zigzagoon goes into action here. More numbers. All right, so our kind of our base card here, we have Brodeur, 37 out of 199 for the Devils. Martin Brodeur rocking the Sherwood and the Heat and pads. 37 out of 199 for the Devs. And our big one here, empty box. Our big one is going to be, ooh, it's out of 2. For the Sabres, Doug Gilmour. This Upper Deck's one touch here is all scratched up. The card is not, but the one touch looks horrible. I don't know what they did there. But the card looks amazing. Just the one touch is a little scratched up right there. But 1 out of 2 for Doug Gilmour and the Sabres. Going back in time right there. He's rocking his 93 inside the Giant D. So nice one there. This is from the, it says Heroes in gold down here. I don't remember this Upper Deck product either. But as you guys can see, the scratch on the one touch here. Again, the card's perfectly fine. Just the outer case there, which is weird. I'm guessing this has to be in the 90s, early 90s. So with all the buybacks, they have their little buyback certificate here. I'm sure the certificate says, I'm not going to take it out, obviously, but 99, 2000, 2000, 2001. So yeah, nice one there of Gilmour as a Sabre. And who had the Sabres? Corey Newsom. Newsom's rocking it. Nice one there. Do our auto horn for Dougie. All right. Down to our last box here of the Goldrush. I'm going to push these cards back here a little bit because the Goldrushes will be individually wrapped, most likely. I say that, they're not going to be. There you go. So, here we go. We pulled some interesting stuff out of here. There you go. Got our 3 cards wrapped in plastic here. Empty box. All right, first up, we have Decade Franchises for Chicago, 32nd National. So it's 90s and 2000s. We got Ed Belfour, Kivolin, Jeremy Roenick, and Nieme. Roenick looks confused there in that photo. This is a Leaf in the Game card for the 90s and 2000s, all Chicago Blackhawks, which is nice. But 32nd National, I'm guessing that is the national card. No. Yeah, Belfour, Jeremy Roenick, Nikolai Khabibulin, and Antti Nieme for Rockford Ice Hogs, which was the Chicago affiliate. This is the gold version. Yeah, I'm thinking this is from 32nd National. So, Chris, I'm just reading some comments here. 2001 Upper Deck Heroes card, number 14. Not familiar with that set. Yeah, Roenick's wondering why he's not playing that. Roenick's very young in this photo. And he just looks very confused. But a very unique card here. It's interesting. This 32nd National, but a nice Blackhawks card there. So at least it's doesn't have to be random off. There's that one. Next up. It's a nice one, Foxy. All right, next up we have Feather in the Game. Giant number 4 for Delzato. I'm guessing that's Michael Delzato. Let's see here. Yeah, Michael Delzato of the Oshawa Generals. Thanks in the game. This is a 1-of-1 card here. So from his time in the Oshawa Generals. But a big old number 4. And a 1-of-1. So off the top of my head, I don't know all the teams he played for. Michael Delzato played for. Yeah, I get that it's his junior team, but nice 1-of-1 there. Rangers plays for, yeah. So this will have to be randomed off as well. But a nice card there, big number 4. We'll add that to our random pile. And our last one. We have Carter Hart Autofact Auto. This came out of nowhere. So Carter Hart for the Flyers, his second auto of the night. He had this one in the very first pack of Series 1. And now we're rocking this one from the Goldrush Hockey. So Flyers, I believe, was, where'd the Flyers go? Flyers was Donnie S. in the Raz. So he's walking away with 2 Carter Harts. We started it in pack 1 with Carter Hart, ended it with our last card of the night as Carter, so that's kind of funny. This is Upper Deck's Artifacts from 2019-2020. So a nice one there. Very interesting Series 1 box we had, and then kind of came back around here to the end with Carter's. We will sound the auto horn for Carter a second time. Hey, real quick, what we're going to do is for Del Zotto, we're going to do that one separately. But for these other cards, real fast. First one here, we'll do the Sharks and the Devils. And my dice pieces here, we'll do 1 through 3 for the Sharks, 4, 5, 6 for the Devils. So we'll shuffle, and it's 6. So that'll go to the Devils. Just grab my sticky note here. So Devils. All right, next up we have Rangers and Panthers for Panarin and Bob. Rangers 1 through 3, Bob 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the dreaded roll. 6 again, so we're going to Bob in this one, the Panthers. All right, then we have our nice card here of Ovi and Connor. So very cool canvas checklist here. A sharp-looking card of the two of them. 1 through 3 for Connor, 4, 5, 6 for Ovi. And it is 3, so that'll go to Connor and the Oilers. We have our young gun here of the two Hughes brothers. 1 through 3 will be the Devils. 4, 5, 6 will be the Canucks. And it is 1 going to the Devils. And then we have our Bruins and Blues checklist. 1 through 3 for the Bruins, 4, 5, 6 for Blues. And it's 4, so I'll go to the Blues. And as far as Del Zotto, the house keeps it. Now, what we'll do is I'll look up all his teams here real fast. We'll go offline, and I'll come back with a break that I'll record live, obviously, and I'll post it here for the Del Zotto number 4 patch here. So we'll call it a night now. I'll look up his teams real fast, all of them, and then we'll be back shortly with this one. Probably put it into random.org. And just before we go, just as a reminder, the Zoom Friday night, if you want to get in on that, it's always a fun time to have a little call and hang out and have some drinking, talk hockey and stuff. 72 is still out there with 10 teams left. Our Mike. 75 was released around 9:45, about an hour ago. 15 pairs of teams and 10 boxes of clear cut. And if you don't get a card, we're going to give you $10 back in break credit. And the random team at that break time is the Oilers, of course. And 76 is our inner case of SPA, which is 8 boxes. 4 tiers there at 55, 45, 35, and $20 for that one. So that's Foxy says he did it here real fast for the teams. Give me just a second. Rangers, Preds, Flyers, Canucks, St. Louis, and Anaheim. So what we're going to do is we'll just keep it live right now. I'll go to random.org real fast and type all those in. Random.org-list. And we will type these in. Thanks, Foxy, for doing this. So, Rangers, Preds, Flyers, Canucks, St. Louis, and the Ducks. All right. So what we'll do here real fast, like go 6 times like I normally do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got Ducks, Blues, Canucks, Flyers, Preds, Rangers. Just make sure I'm right there. That's like screen on screen on screen. And Rangers, Preds, Flyers, Canucks, St. Louis, Anaheim. All right, so here we go. We're going to do it 6 times for that one. Once, twice, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It'll go to the Rangers. So the Rangers for Del Zotto's letter, or his number there. Makes it easy. Thanks for that, Foxy. All right. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with us for this break tonight. Kind of took a little bit of time with the Series 1 and Series 2, but it was a fun Series 1 box. Awesome hits on that one. And I've said the breaks a few times, what's out there. And we'll see you guys back on Twitter here shortly. Have a good night, everyone. And take care and be safe. We'll talk to you guys later.